Um, the topic I need to talk about right now has to do with sports, and I know that many of you don't understand the importance what the military requires that I talk about um, the level of participation being assault and engaging in sports. The correlation is so very important, and it has to do with the physical intelligence, and that's it's an intelligence that is like hand and eye coordination. That means I know what I need to do, and I need to know if my physical capability is up to par. Can I productively engage in the physical need with the resolve in my brain, and that's one of the hardest tasks that a assault or a player has. And I will tell you, I started playing baseball was the first thing. I love baseball. Um, in Little League, I was the first girl to apply in 1974, I think it was. It could be off. It could be 75. Um, I know that it was a big deal, and I played third base, shortstop, and left field. A very active area for a girl on a boys' team, hardball, and I ranked probably eighth uh, the team, and sometimes I got to bat fourth, which was good because I was a good batter. I just wasn't a home run hitter. And the important thing is because, or the interest is because I'm Marilyn's daughter, so they want to see how well the DNA contribution from Joe DiMaggio, because he was a DNA gene enhancer for me, and so he's a daddy. I have many daddies, and his DNA is traces in mine, and so I was leagued up with several really good potentials, and I haven't called on them yet because I need to keep them quiet, and there's several that out there. Um, so everybody up a level wanted to know the physical capability of surviving in the field, and my report is that physically I was able to, because it isn't just the climbing of the rocks and the carrying of the water every day, because I had to lug my water 2 to 3 miles every day on my back in a backpack if I could find it. It's bad. Then I had to overthrow the disease in the food, and the physical fights weren't difficult, but were. Um, and the importance of sports in the military is as far as a pre-engagement um, celebrated effort or regards as being a potential military capable person is very important, that sports has been networked into the person's personal preference. And the baseball, we got second in the league, and that wasn't bad at all. It was really good. Um, I went on to do things like twirl. I didn't do that. I wasn't selected because I didn't try but once, and my system shut down on me. And that's because I know that in the system read is that I need you to prove you can, and you did, and I need to pull back and go into dance instead, because twirl is going to usurp up all of your energies, time, and you won't go into some of these other activities. And it's important because I have a relationship with the divinity family, and so there is an inner capability that I have. I call it a system. It's a light generated. Um, it would be my light being on the other side. It's here in me, but it's also a portal, and that's how we stay close to heaven. Is we're simply right there in the portal gateway, and that's cellular, and that's no big deal. As far as explaining, it's very easy. Um, so I did that, and then I got into the arts, and I got into dance, and then I got into things like tennis and racquetball. I played on the basketball team. I got my letter. Played on the volleyball team. I got my letter or my pin. I didn't participate in track, but I was active and did well in PE, in physical education. Um, we studied archery and things like that. But on a personal level, I play touch football. I love to watch the games, and I love being there. I got into the industry of hockey, and I got to work as a senior marketing executive for Fresno Falcons, and such a good time. And I absolutely love the energy, and sports is just so important. And I haven't been able to play. My favorite is probably baseball to participate in, and tennis. Don't get me out there with a racket. I've been playing forever. But baseball I play. I don't like softball as much as I like hardball. But to watch, I love football, and I love hockey and soccer. Absolutely adore the industries. UFC fighting, I'm there. I love to box. I like to watch men fight. What is it about that? Fight, please fight. Before I got into hockey, I used to go watch it, and I was working at a radio station not far from Fresno, and we got chosen. I was pulling them in. I said, then they pulled me over. And so I was pulling them in. I got tickets. I got to drop the puck, and I went to Fresno Falcons, and they're there both ready to kick some money. And I looked at both and said welcome or whatever. And then I looked at ours. I said kick some ass for me. After I dropped the puck, and I got off the ice, and they started. And as I was climbing the stairs, I looked. He was already kicking ass. He started fighting. I don't know what I did. I think it was my tight pants. And my velvety, see-through velvety, the pretty like Chanel. They have the velvet and the Chanel, and it's a little see-through top. So that's the bad girl in me. I'm sorry. I'll start a fight if I have to. I'm trained to. Get in there. It's like my guys that I claim. They're not my boyfriends. I don't even know them. Hamden's my cousin, and Park Rosen's my cousin, but I still don't know him. And guess what? They're wonderful, and they're all arrogant. Are they? They're like arrogant, like a bucket full of arrogant men. They're horrible. They are. Do I love them? I love them immensely. Why? Because they're my shields. They have to deal with the press, the people, the men, whatever. They contract, they make all kinds of money on my name. They do. But I've never, and they say she's obsessive sometimes. It's like, I'm not obsessive. I don't show up. I don't call you. I don't write. I don't smell your underwear. I don't follow you. I don't give a fuck if you're talking to a girl. I don't care. I'm military. I build a wonderful, wonderful network of men. I make it good for you because you've had a bad life. And they have. They're excellent. And as far as physical capability, they're wonderful, they're amazing. As far as beauty, oh, they're perfect for the field. So I said, you're mine. I have a name, I have a reputation, I have money. You join. We'll take it down, we'll take it down. You can't take me down because I don't let you in. And you'll lose because I have the fame factor. People don't know me that much around here, but on the upper level, I'm a princess. Watch her go. Yeah, she's just one princess. I have Tsarina rights in Russia. I have Cleo rights in Egypt. I'm a peacemaker for the globe. Wow. Um, and so the guys, I said, go ahead. I don't care. I love you. I love you. I love you. Leave me alone. Because I'm military. I'm building a network. I'm gonna let you get yourself deep in trouble. And I tell them this, I've told them this for 8 years. You're gonna get in trouble. And that just means you'll need me when you're done slitting the financial throats of all of those who failed you. Because I'm the only one who can get you out. That means they're ticking time bomb right there. And they're right there where I need them. So I leave them alone, and they do anything and everything to contract with the enemy. And I say, good, you're doing your job. Because I need you to hate me enough to get revenge. And men's nature is so easy. They're like ducks, they like to float on water. Big deal, we know this. They get pissed off because you won't sleep with them, and they have to go get your sister, your cousin, your brother, whatever, and start some kind of weird relationship. I'll just take a family. Go ahead, leave my kids alone or I'll kill you. Kind of. I think all mothers understand that. We do.
Could you maybe go take it behind the elevator? Would we
I
just go?
can.
Or outside?
Okay, am I being too loud?
A little bit. Yeah, I would ask other people.
Okay, thank you.